What's good, my G's? It's your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? If you don't already know, G stands for Gamers. Welcome to the channel for the first time if you're here because of the headline. And if you're already down with the squad, you already know, hashtag IGZ up. Listen, this has been kind of like on my mind for a while, and I might do one for the Xbox as well. But these have been ones, since I'm the PlayStation dude on the channel, shout out to Uncle Rizzo, the Microsoft whore, you know, there's been these updates, 5 updates that I've been wanting for the longest, right? And I'm gonna throw in a bonus 2. Bonus 1 that's not really hardware, that takes a shot at the PS Plus. And then I'm gonna throw one in there that everybody probably think is number 1, but I don't give up about it. That's for y'all, I don't care. It would be nice, but I don't care about it. It's the least of my worries. Now, let's just start. Starting off the list, reverse update of switching audio mics between the camera and the headset. I don't know about the wireless, but I know about the wired. When the PlayStation first dropped, I could plug up my camera, then plug in my headset, and I can have my audio going through the camera and still hear everything through my headset. It was the bomb. I didn't have to pick that way. It was a little workaround, and it works. Now, you're probably thinking like, well, what's the big deal for that? Well, sometimes you need to switch mics. Sometimes you need to recharge one and still use the microphone of the other one. And sometimes when you are a creator, you need to be able to capture the audio from the TV or from the game. And that's how I used to do it. Moving along, the next one is PS4 commands while in a party. Now, sometimes I think people forget that the PlayStation has commands that didn't need a Kinect or the PlayStation 4 camera. You could do it through your chat device, whatever device that was, whether it's through the controller or you wirelessly or through the wired connection through the PlayStation. All you had to say was, PlayStation, go to Horizon Zero Dawn, play. You can't do that now. Well, you can't do that when you're in a party, and now that parties are ruining gaming on the PlayStation now, that's a feature that you just can't use. It'll tell you that can't use this feature right now. It's pretty annoying. Moving along, I would like for them to reverse the update where you can add a friend or favorite to the list of, hey, when this person comes on, show me that this person is on. Before, you could just hit the options button on their name in your friends list, and it was a very easy way to do it. Now they make you go all the way to the settings, and then you gotta find the person's name and add them to the list and blah blah blah. That's way too many steps. Fix that. Now, the number 2 thing, since the PlayStation party audio is ruining everything, and I'm gonna say shout out to Xbox for actually getting this done. I would have thought PlayStation would have did this out the gate, but I was wrong. I bet on the wrong color. Yeah, PS4 party audio identifiers. So when you're when you play a video game, right, and you're in the in-game chat, what we call the in-game chat, the chat of the actual game, sometimes you will see a notification or icon that pops up next to the person's name, or that says that this is the person that's talking. The Xbox has figured out a way how to do it for when you're in a party. And you can even change the overlay. You can make it very light so it's not too obstructive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a dope feature. That is super dope, because sometimes when I'm playing games with people, I really don't know who I'm talking to for quite a while. Now, we've always had to do this before, but why not just make it easier? I mean, why not? Now, before I get into number 1, I'm going to show my bonus positive, and I'm going to have the bonus one after my actual number 1. The bonus is, and again, this is not a PS4 hardware thing, I want the PS3 games that we get from PS Plus be free for PS Plus users to use on the PS Now service. What if you don't have a PS3 anymore because you needed that to trade up? These PS3 games become obsolete, but most of these games that come out is part of the PlayStation Now service. You might be able to get me to use the Now service because I'm using my Plus game, and then when I might go, yo, this is good enough, I might actually buy into the actual service. Now, when I say I'm not talking about me specifically, but I'm talking about a lot of people ignore that part of the service. When I ask my friends, hey, you use PS Now? Oh, I did the trial a while ago. I didn't really like it. It was too slow. You know when that was? That was when it was the beta, when everybody had free access to it. So I think personally this would get people back in there to check it out. I mean, my other suggestion is let us download the game and you give us the fake backwards compatibility thing, but we're not gonna get into that, right? And my number fucking one thing, which is probably not gonna matter to you all, but it matters to me. That's why this is my list. For me, I want the easy video recording. Now you might be saying, what the heck is that? When you hit the share button on your PlayStation, out the gate, it's going to do a function of either open the menu or take a screenshot. When you go into the settings to set this button, you can change it to easy screenshot, which means you just tap the button and it will record a photo. But what about video? We live in a video era. Well, if you give us the third option where you could do easy video recording to record backwards, that would be just the tap of a button. That would be so fucking dope, because currently right now you have to hold the share button and then hit the square button if you're trying to do it fast, and it don't always work as fast as you need it. I can't tell you how fast this is on the Xbox when you hit the Xbox button and the X button and it records. It is super fast. I almost never get caught out of pocket when I do it that way. Thus, my other part of this particular one would have been, add a shortcut function to the PlayStation button. PlayStation Square, PlayStation Triangle, PlayStation X, PlayStation Circle buttons. Some type of 2-button combination, and maybe we can slide this in there, which probably would make it that much better. Now, you're probably wondering what my number one thing that I know people thought I was going to ask for, but I don't care about it. And that's called changing screen names. I have no sympathy if you put 1,000 letters and numbers in your screen name and you got online because it was free. You see, because I learned a long time ago through shout out to AOL that my screen name better make sense, because it's going to stick with you. Else you got to pay to change your whole account. And yeah, I was a young buck back then. I learned my lesson back then. So once you figured out that it was serious, like I did, I took the penalty. I took the penalty. Got a new screen name, and I had to do some things for the parents to pay for that so I can get a new screen name on AOL, right? The PlayStation was free and you continued playing. I got no sympathy for you. I only got sympathy for people who get bullied, because I'm not with the bully shit. And that's the only reason why I don't go so hard against it, because that thing is a real thing. Anyway, let me know what your 5 or your 2 or your 1 is. Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers, and I'm gone. Peace.